Guys, welcome back. So today we doing one of the more fun parts of the detail, which is actually cleaning the interior. So as you can see, the exterior is looking pretty good, but that's more for other people to see and admire, and to appreciate. The interior is where it actually is, the touch and feel of the car, those areas of the car where you as the owner of the car, I'm talking of those who paid for the car cash, not the ones where the bank owns the car, but you as the owner of the car actually feel those touch points, like the gear lever, the steering wheel, the seat that you sit in. Those are the areas that you want to clean, because that's what's going to be the most appreciative part of this entire detail. So I would normally vacuum first, but for now what we're going to do is we're going to do the door jambs and clean out the door jambs, and after doing that there, we will eventually dress and detail it. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll start off with here on the door jambs, all of the rubbers, even along this way. Give the screws a good clean as well, taking it all the way down. Then with your detailing brush, you want to go in and detail all here on the inside of the door jamb. Get in there. And now all of this here, you're taking all of this out and basically cleaning it up. You want to work one section at a time, so we'll just do that there. And get your microfiber cloth, and then you'll just want to wipe it down. Just wipe it down with your microfiber cloth. You can see all the dirt on it. I actually put the car on ramps so that we can get good access to all of these hidden areas underneath. Okay, just again wipe down the area. Just give it a good wipe down. We'll come through and wipe all of this here on the inside as well. Might not show that on camera because I'll have to move the car forward. So then you come through to the interior. You can use I got a different bottle here. That is actually a diluted solution. You want to hit your door jambs in between, hit it down, all of that there. And then with a different microfiber cloth, because you can't use the same one from the interior on the exterior and vice versa, just spray this down here. I want to just work the product in to remove all the dust, grime, oils, body fluids, anything on the car. For those of you that dig your nose, yeah, the snot as well. One thing I noticed about this product is that it doesn't create that much of a lather. I don't know if it's meant to be like that, but yeah, so you'll continue all this way, and then I'll catch you on the flip and I'll wipe this down. So with your door panel looking all clean, what you want to do is you want to treat the rubbers. Again, we'll use the rubber treater with a different brush, a different applicator. This is the cleaner product, so this actually cleans the rubber. You just want to apply the product all the way down on all the rubber. I've already applied it down there. Because it's a cleaner product, you can swipe it down, but it gives it a good luster. We'll put a protectant or a sealant on it, so we'll do that there, and then we'll use the same cleaner product and we'll apply it all the way down here along these door jambs and so forth. So we'll do this here. Just give it a squirt there. The good thing about putting this product on with the brush is you can get into the very finicky areas where the rubbers actually fold into the contours of the car. Apply a little on this rubber here. And I'll continue all the way around, and then I'll do the rubbers on the inner door jamb as well. So once I'm done with that there, I'll get back to you. So now we're done applying the cleaner onto the rubbers itself. You can see and feel how soft the rubbers are now, and that's what you want. You don't want hard rubbers, because then they eventually will become brittle. You can see, have a good look and see how clean the rubbers look here. So on these rubbers here, what I'll use is I'll use a product called Black to the Future, made by Valet Pro, just to give it a bit of luster. Because if you close the door, you'll notice that these rubbers are visible. You can see the rubbers there, they're visible. So what I'll do is I'll just coat and dress all of these rubbers on the inside, and then I'll apply a vinyl and protectant over all of the vinyl here, and then I'll use the leather cream on the actual leather itself. I wouldn't touch the Alcantara right now, and I'll do that there. And once that's done, I'll get you on the flip. So how I like to do it is I just like to dab it like a painter would dab it onto your brush, like this here. Just put a couple of spots all over, and then slowly work the product in, paying special attention not to get it onto other surfaces. I'll just do this here. Product smells amazing. Everything from Valet Pro actually smells very, very, very good. It's so working with the product makes it very enjoyable, in that, you know, it allows you to smell the product while you're working, and there's no harsh chemical smells coming from it. So with that in mind, you know, you can work with the product for longer. You don't need to take breaks and get a breath of fresh air and so forth. But for all you know, this thing is most probably giving me cancer. Who the fuck knows? Everything gives you cancer. So you want to coat it. So I'll coat this entire panel all the way this way, and we'll get back. Yeah, so it's looking as good as it when it came from factory, maybe even a bit better. Treated it with the Back to the Future, Black to the Future. Took my small detailing brush and went through all of these door jambs here. Now we're gonna address this particular area here, so let's do that. So for the application process, I'm gonna be using Ultimate Trim, Dash and Trim Restore by Maguire's. Just gonna put a little bit on my microfiber cloth or applicator pad. Just squeeze it like that there to evenly apply the product. There's no power to the car, would have rolled down the windows. And then on all the vinyl, we'll want to apply it. This does have some UV protectors, so that's good. It will protect it from the sun's rays. To the back of the, as well as the underneath. Again, a little goes a long way with this product, so you can see the pad still has a bit of product on it. Oh crap. So this now fell on the floor. Unlike with the exterior, you're gonna wanna remove it. So instead of removing it, I'll just flip it over to the other side, and remember not to use that side. Okay, that's the product. and then you want to let it sit for a while. After it sits for a while, you'll buff it off. Don't forget to do the inside of the door handle as well as here. You can do the speaker as well. All the plastic. Alright. And now we'll coat the leather part. Let me just get my applicator pad. So for the handrest on the door, I like to use a product called Silky Leather Conditioner. I don't use this here on my seats, but for my doors I like it. The reason being is it smells, or it gives the car the smell. So if you guys can smell it on camera, okay, I'll smell it for you. It smells like brand new leather. That's the smell. Just apply a little, and the reason why I like to do this here is because it smells like new leather, and when you open the door you obviously create kind of a wind, like you know, there's like a wind that you create when you open the door, or turbulence in the air, and it picks up, the scent gets picked up by that turbulence, and it gives you the smell of new leather. And that's the reason why I like to use it here and not on the leather itself, because on the leather I prefer my Colonite leather cleaner. Okay, so that's the door card done. The reason why I didn't do the Alcantara is because Alcantara is a finicky material to work with, so I'll do a separate video on the Alcantara. But that's the door card and that there, and it's done. We'll now move over onto the dashboard itself, and so for the dashboard itself, use your all-purpose cleaner. Make sure to dilute it. We'll just do a small area, as I have done the rest of the dashboard itself. And then what you want to do is you want to take your interior detailing brush and you want to detail all of this stuff here, and you'll want to work the entire dashboard and do this all around. Okay, once that is done, take your clean microfiber cloth and you'll just want to wipe it down. And after it's wiped down, again you'll use your trim detailer, 1 or 2 squirts on it, and protect it with some UV protector. Make sure your product has UV protector in it before you apply it, because ultimately you don't want to just give it a good look, you want to protect it as well. So give it a good protection, good sense of protection. I'll redo the side here with some protection. There we go. And to clean on the inside here, what you would do is you'll take a smaller brush and just go through with a smaller brush and just remove all the dust from it, just like that. There we go, looking all brand spanking new. Okay, so ultimately you would have vacuumed the car first, but like I said, this is not in what steps you must do it. This is how to do it. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to vacuum the car. I first like to take my mother's brush and I'll brush out and lift up all the dirt from the surface of the car itself. By the way, this is not my mother's brush. The product is called Mother's. So yeah. By brushing the surface also you'll get all the fibers to stand up nicely, giving you a uniform appearance in the car itself. And then we'll take our wet dry vacuum or just a normal vacuum. And then you'll give it a good vacuum, and that's the end result of your dashboard and everything else. So we're not going to go about and clean all of here and all of that. The same principle apply. Obviously when you come to the radio, you won't soak the LCD with water and things like that there. You'll be very careful when you do that. And yeah, the same principle will apply. The next thing I'll show you is how to clean your leather on your car, and then that will be the end of the interior detailing series, and we'll move over to the glass after that. Alright, so in cleaning the interior, the same will apply. I merely took the seat out just for ease of demonstration, but the same will apply on the inside of the car. This application will apply for both the front seats, back seats, passenger seats, all of that. So your first step would be, let's just get a vacuum cleaner. For those of you that don't have a vacuum cleaner, you might want to take a brush and just brush off all the excess dirt. So I didn't really give it the first time round. I don't actually give it a very tough vacuum. The reason being is all I want to do is just get the dust on the surface of the car and lightly agitate on the inside of the grooves, because there'll be another vacuum process afterwards. Okay, so your next thing you want to do is maybe take your all-purpose cleaner, dilute it maybe 10 to 1, and just spray down your leather. As well as here on the inside, give it a good spray down like that. This is a nice little brush that I got that you can use on a speed drill. So one half we'll do with the speed drill, the other half we won't do with the speed drill. So it's to show the guys who have a speed drill. So basically it's like a nylon brush. It's actually a carpet detailing brush. It makes cleaning the leather and upholstery very easy. apply a little pressure, and it'll be good if this thing can go on. So once that is done, we want to take your detailing brush that you have, and you just want to go on the inside and just get off all the loose contaminants that's still there. So basically, the guys without one of these attachments will use a brush like this and brush off all the excess dirt and oils off the paint itself. Take a good clean microfiber cloth and then just wipe off the residue of it like this. So by taking the seat off, it actually gives you a lot of room to work in the edges that you normally won't be able to reach. And then we'll let this dry off. We put on our wet dry vacuum. If you don't have a wet dry vacuum, just use another clean microfiber cloth. That's how you clean the leather. So while the leather is drying on this side, I'll just do it on this side here. And so when cleaning your carpets, I like to use a brush, Mother's brush. The product is called Mother's. It's also very similar bristles to this brush. So what I like to do first is I like to first brush out the carpet to get all the fibers to stand back up. And then I'll turn it the other way, so like a cross hitch pattern. That's what I would do. Those of you that don't have a wet dry vacuum, no need for you guys to actually go and wet it up, because you're just gonna create unnecessary mold and things that you won't be able to take out. So you'll just blow out your carpet or vacuum clean it, things like that there. I'll then use my interior detailing brush. So that's why you need to use it on a speed, this thing, or not on a normal drill. It goes a bit haywire. I then like to saturate the carpet with water. Obviously, if you're doing the interior, you don't want to actually saturate it, because you just will create a mess. But because we're doing the carpet, and again, you can either use the technique or not use it. But what this does is it takes the excess foam off the surface and it falls down to the bottom, and you can see all the dirt coming off. And there, this is the cross hitch pattern. I then take my wet dry vacuum cleaner. Now it's starting to look clean. Then what I'll do one more time is I'll saturate it again with water. This is just to bring up all the other soap embedded deeper in the carpet to the surface. And I'll just give it a light brush, just like this. It's a bit of a messy process, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. I'll just give it. I hit it one more time with my wet dry vacuum cleaner. Have a look to see how much of dirt we've actually captured. If we have a look in there, that is disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Okay. Hit the double line button there. Okay. So now we're going to use Colonite 853 leather vinyl wax. I think this is one of the better waxes out there. Gives a very good light material, light sheen to it, but not like a gloss sheen, so it's almost matte. Spread the product around with my applicator pad, work it into the leather. It actually makes the leather smell good as well. Again, you don't need to oversaturate the product. A little goes a long way. You just work it into the leather, nourish the leather. So basically, if you own the car and it has leather. I'm sure you can afford this leather treatment. Yeah, so you want to get something good. I'll put links in the description below as to where you can get all of these products from. And just apply all over. So yeah, so that's how we clean the leather, that's how we clean the carpets on the car itself. I hope you guys enjoyed this interior detailing of the car. You can heat this here with some plastic and vinyl trim as well to clean that up. So we let this cure into the leather for a couple of days, maybe 1 or 2 days, to let it cure inside, and then we put it back into the car. Might do a detail on the front seat as well. Let's see how things go. So we'll do the back seat and maybe one front seat as well. Cool.